You are listening to a Dynamic Works Productions podcast. This show is available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio Network, and many, many more podcast services around the world. You can find all our content, music, videos, books, podcasts, and more on our website, www.dynamicworksproductions.com. Have questions, comments, or concerns for us? Head on over to the social tab on www.dynamicworksproductions.com if you'd like to talk to us. Now, on with the show. What's going on, Fork fam? Welcome back to another episode of the Fork in Your Ear podcast. I'm your host, as always, author, podcaster, and gamer, Tim K.A. Trotter. Joining me on my left, with very oddly wide hips, is the one...
Good childbearing hips.
Fucking breaks your pants so often. You've got like 6 pairs of pants. It's ridiculous.
No, the
3 pair? 4 pair?
No,
6 pair.
Only 1 pair this year.
This quarter. The one, the only, Brock Loomis.
How's it going, guys?
And joining us once again in the second chair hot seat from across these continental United States, the one, the only, the buster of knuckles, the blisters of listers. I think I fucked it up. Mike List, you know him. Yay.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Fucking terrible. Take this away from me.
Start calling him Blisterine.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's what, that's what my PlayStation thing is.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that's going to come up in one of the later the drafts we have. Probably like regrets. That probably is what it's going to be.
Oh, man.
Yeah, speaking of which, let's just do that draft thing now. Yeah? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's
freeform it. I don't have
you guys just told me, though, however, that you have nothing prepared.
Yeah,
I had this prepared for 2 fucking weeks. Like, I gave it serious thought. And you assholes are like, we'll just fucking wing it or something. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, yes. But, I mean, I love food, and my top 5 is real easy for me.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, you 2 assholes, Rochambeau or flip a coin or whatever, decide.
You want to Rochambeau again? Or do you just want to let me go?
So we already lost this fucking shit before we got here. I have you know, Mike. So we're already a little on edge with each other. We were fucking, as y'all know, we fucking put automatic doors in. And, basically a piece of aluminum above a door, and there's like electronics with it, and you got to put an arm on. And he'd fucking taken down this old one and put the back plate on this new one.
Everything was set up.
I had done a concrete floor stop and cleaned up all the stuff and moved all the things.
There wasn't that much to clean
and vacuumed. You shut your fucking
That's part of
whore
cleaning
mouth.
up. You can't separate cleaning up and vacuuming. It's all included.
Yes, I can. Cleaning up is putting the tools away in their designated tool away spots.
Tool away spots.
Yeah, the tool away spots. So we fucking rock paper scissored it for
best 2 out of 3.
Who was gonna put the arm on? Because I didn't really fucking feel like doing it. And then we tied, and then he did a fucking tiebreaker. I think you had scissors.
Yeah,
and I did paper.
Yeah,
classic mistake.
Always.
And then you're like, ha ha ha, I win, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I just wanted to beat you because my name is Brock and I am the best. That's exactly what you fucking sound like, you fucking terrible person. You.
Yeah, what can I say? I don't gamble, I win.
God. It's terrible, Mike. It's terrible, Mike. All right. So we're gonna do this.
Well, I mean, one of my most asshole things I ever said was when somebody asked me if I wanted to run a Tough Mudder. I said, "What do I get when I win?"
Yeah.
So I mean, I understand if that helps.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
All right.
Okay, so we're doing this for first pick. Is that right? Or do I do my first 5?
No. What we're doing is whoever wins sets the order.
Oh,
They can choose to go first, second, or third.
So how do
explain this?
How do we do that? How do
we
do that if you're? We can't see you.
Well,
he's not.
I'm always. Yeah, I'm not going to have the
okay.
say.
Yeah.
You guys
okay.
are always going to be the ones that dictate it.
All right.
Hold on.
What do you think? 1, 2, 3. Okay, he got rock. I got scissors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're doing best 2 out of 3.
Of course, you're doing best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
That's how you fucking always do this shit.
No, I just
1, 2,
Okay,
3.
well, hold on.
Motherfucker! I did scissors again.
All right,
he
well-
fucking chose rock. Okay, Brock chooses.
All right. Well, Brock goes again. Brock, you choose the order, so you pick who goes first, second, and third.
Okay.
Remember, with this draft, if you pick first, you do not get a turn for the second round until the last.
Yep. So
And the last pick goes back to back.
Yeah. So
Remember that, guys.
Tim's gonna go first. I'm gonna go second, and then Mike, you can go third.
Oh, power position. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So, so I choose
One food item.
restaurant and then item. Is that correct?
You could. It's just one food item and where it's from.
And it's my personal, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You're doing your top 5.
All right. So my top 5.
It's the first one. You can only do the first one. You know, your first pick first. You can't go all. Don't do all 5. Just do your first one.
So
So my first one. Okay, gotcha.
So your number 1 food.
Your number
is,
1. You're the one you want on your for your list.
On my
You don't
deathbed.
want anybody to get.
Okay. So the number 1 fast food item that I want is sausage pizza from Godfather's. It's my fucking favorite, hands down. There's only one Godfather's left in Washington, and I fucking
Okay,
go.
hold on.
really?
That's a mom and pops. That doesn't count. It has to be like a major.
No.
fast
It's a
food
chain. It's owned by the fucking guy who owns Heinz. But on the West Coast, in this state, there's only one left. It's not a mom and pop. It's a huge chain. It used to be everywhere, right next to fucking Pizza Hut and Domino's and Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like you're sliding in with a secret pick, but I'll let that happen. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not choosing like
there was more than one.
because
I'm sure I can pick. Okay.
because we had this talk at the last podcast, and we were talking about like it was like, oh well, like cheeseburgers, like I would choose something like Dick's, but Dick's is only in Washington State. Yeah. Versus Godfather's, like it was a huge chain in the 90s, and now there's not so many on this coast.
They kind of went the way of Baskin Robbins and Dunkin' Donuts.
Or like how I love Dunkin', I love Dunkin' Donuts, but there's no fucking Dunkin' Donuts on the West Coast anymore.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Fine. It's fine.
So Godfather's legitimate fast food,
yes,
pizza place. Godfather's Pizza. Give me a fucking large, just plain, regular Godfather's Italian sausage pizza. That's my number 1 pick.
That's a good solid choice.
Okay, Brock. What's yours?
Mine is probably going to have to be the Crunchwrap Supreme from Taco Bell.
Fuck you. God damn it, Brock. So what mine was? Mine was the Wrong Dog, which is basically a Crunchwrap Supreme from Moe's. You son of a bitch.
Yes.
God fucking damn it. All right. Fuck. Okay. All
but
right.
but mine is a little bit of a custom, but I still love the regular old Crunchwrap Supreme.
I'm gonna have to call audible on this one. Fuck me running.
Oh my god. It is so hilarious. I've got the subtitles on Skype, which I normally do, but apparently since this last update, they just it just looks like a bunch of asterisks like rolling up on the screen right now. So it's just page after page of asterisks from when Mike's saying fuck. It's hilarious.
God damn it.
Excellent.
Power. I should know too. My gut was like, no one's gonna pick the Wrong Doug from Moe's. Now, at first, it did say Crunchwrap Supreme, but I wanted to be more specific because they make it a little different. But fuck, it's so good. It's five corners of deliciousness.
Oh yeah, it is. I love that shit.
So Moe's is like a Taco Bell?
Uh, yeah.
It's an East Coast thing?
Yeah, see, well, I mean, I don't know. It's sort of like a Quinoba or like it's like a high, not like a Taco Bell, but like more fancy than a Taco Bell.
Like a Qdoba or
Chipotle.
Yeah, like
Chipotle?
Yeah, like well, it's better than Chipotle. I haven't had Qdoba, so I can't say.
I mean, everybody's better than Chipotle in my opinion, but you know.
Yeah.
That's to be fair.
All right, Mike. Now you're on your back foot.
Yeah, I'm on my bike already. This isn't good. Okay. For my pick, I'm taking you down a culinary journey. Okay.
Okay.
So my first pick is going to go to a weird custom, like a specialty item. Okay.
Okay.
And mine are the fried dumplings from any Chinese spot.
Mm. That's a good call. Good call.
Yeah.
Hard to beat good dumplings.
Yeah, from any Chinese spot because every Chinese spot's the same.
I will agree with that.
Okay. So then I'm picking my second now?
No, I'm picking now, and then Brock, and then you.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes
because it's
up and down?
It snakes, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Hold on, I'm writing everybody's list down. That way we can recap.
Okay. Very good that you're keeping it. Yep.
For my second item, I'm thinking, okay, cool, custom item, good. Now I'm taking chicken. Okay? And I'm taking the motherfucking Popeyes chicken sandwich.
That's not bad.
Okay. Popeyes.
Have you had the chicken sandwich?
Yeah, the Popeyes chicken sandwich is pretty good.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I've eaten at Popeyes back in my days when I could eat regular places. Not a fan of Popeyes.
Really?
It's good. I
know people who swear by it.
I would not swear by it. It is good.
So we have to choose chicken now? No. Oh, okay.
You can pick whatever you want. This is all, I don't dictate what you pick.
Okay.
This is just what I'm doing.
Okay, cool.
So, Brock, it's your turn now.
All right, so I'm going to go kind of in the same vein as you, Mike, and I'm really happy. I don't know. I don't know if it's not on the menu anymore, and it's technically a chicken sandwich, but it's the Double Down from KFC, where the buns are piece of fried. Was that going to be considered a chicken sandwich? I'm fine with it being a chicken sandwich because it technically is.
Yeah, I would count it as a chicken sandwich.
Okay.
Because it literally is a sandwich with chicken.
Yeah, but the buns are the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the next one would have to be the double Texas bacon Whopper from Burger King. So delicious. It is my favorite fast food burger to order.
You choose him? Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
The double bacon
Texas Whopper.
It's good.
It is super good.
Okay. Well,
your turn now.
I think that okay, so I'm picking my second, correct?
Yep.
And then I pick my second and my third right now?
Yeah, you're picking your third now.
But wouldn't it be my second? Because I've only said one thing.
No, you said the pepperoni pizza.
Yeah, so this is
sausage people. Don't put pepperoni in my mouth, Mike.
You said the sausage pizza, and then you said the double bacon Texas Whopper for your second pick. Now it's your third pick.
Oh no, I didn't.
No,
I didn't say that. I was agreeing with him. That it was good. I did not choose that as my.
So
second.
I changed my Double Down. Since it's a chicken sandwich, I changed that to the Texas Whopper. So the Texas Whopper is my second pick.
Sorry, my bad.
You're good. It's all good.
Okay, Tim, what's your second and then third?
Okay, so my second pick would have to be. I'm gonna go the Kentucky Fried Chicken drumstick. Boom. Original recipe. Eat that shit all day.
That's
Can't eat that shit all day because that shit's covered in wheat. But you can't go wrong with that fucking shit. You can't go wrong with that one.
And it's seasoned with crack. That's why it's so delicious.
yeah, it is. It's that Telecherry pepper. I'm telling y'all. It's fantastic. Okay, so that's my second. KFC.
And then you pick your third now.
And then my third. I'm gonna go you know what, I'll go classic. I'm gonna go the Taco Bell crunchy taco.
Yep, that's pretty good.
The classic crunchy taco, you know, with the lettuce and the cheese, the beef.
Yep.
Little bits of the Taco Bell sauce. Can't go wrong with that one. That's my third.
Okay.
That's solid.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my third is going to be the Chipotle Quesarito. And it's basically they take their big tortillas, make a quesadilla, but then they use that quesadilla to roll up your burrito. It's so terrible. Like you have a heart attack looking at this thing.
I've had it and it's delicious.
It is amazing. So, and then I usually get the beef or the not the adobo chicken, the beef one with all the fixins.
See, I like Moe's better than Chipotle. I've only had it a few times.
Okay.
I guess it's my third pick, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
If this is too similar, Brock, you can call me on it. But my third pick, I'll take you to Burger Town. The double bacon cheeseburger from Sonic. Is that too similar to your Texas Whopper?
That's a tough one. Bacon.
Let's break. I think it's fair to compare the burgers in their entirety, right? So they're both doubles, right? They both got bacon, but Texas
has jalapenos
and doesn't have a sauce on it.
Yeah, it's got mustard, mayo, lettuce, tomatoes, jalapenos. No pickles though. But they're, I don't know. It's kind of close.
It's kind of close. You can tell me. I mean, I can.
I'm gonna say that's a little. I'm gonna say that's probably too close. Personally.
Okay, so you basically took bacon cheeseburger out of the gear. All right.
Yep.
It's a big one.
It's a delicious one too.
Yeah, but taking it out though, because I was already thinking about my.
My fourth. That's gone now.
Yeah. So I can't. I'm not gonna be able to choose that. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. All right. I'm going curly fries from Arby's.
Oh, motherfucker! I don't know what it is. Oof. Like, I hate Arby's. I just can't do it.
Oh my god! Damn it! I was just thinking about fries, Mike, and I was like, I could go. I don't know. So I was like, but the Arby's curly fries is where it at. So I guess I can't choose fries. Thank you very fucking
curly
much.
Fries.
No, that's fucking fries.
Curly fries.
Curly fries are a totally different thing than regular fries.
I don't think so. I think it's a classification.
No, it's a totally different seasoning.
Kick-ass fryery.
No, it's a totally different. It's a totally different season. It's a totally different cut. That's like, to me, that's like comparing like JoJo's and regular fries.
Okay, so all right, so we're ruling on this now. So JoJo's, curly fries, and then
regular fries,
and probably sweet potato fries. They're all separate items.
I think they're all separate items, personally.
Yeah,
do you agree with this?
I especially sweet potato fries because they're made with that.
I mean, it is a different.
They're made with that totally peasant food.
Also, different fries. Different places has different style fries. I'm just taking the curly variety off the board from Arby's. What's up? And for my fourth pick. The Dairy Queen Blizzard.
Damn it. That's a good one. That's a really good one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's classic too.
All right.
I feel like with the Blizzard though, Blizzard also cancels out McFlurries and whatever the fucking trash Wendy's has.
No, that's just a regular Freezy. Like it's a malt. It's just a milkshake. I think if he said a milkshake, like that's different.
Yeah, like just like a classic. Okay. All right, who's next?
It's me with my fourth.
Rock with 4. Yep.
Okay. So my fourth is going to be the God damn it. It's a number 12 Jimmy John's sandwich, but it's Club on the Beach, turkey, hot peppers, pickle, like deliciousness. So
you're taking sub.
Yep,
You're
taking
sub, hoagie, grinder, hero, whatever.
Yep.
Interesting.
So anything that's on a baguette style bread. Okay, sure. But regular sandwiches, I think, should still be in play.
Sandwiches from okay, I can agree with that.
Like square sandwiches?
Yeah, just regular loaf.
Okay,
sliced loaf sandwich.
Okay. There's not too many places that sell those. I mean, gas stations, obviously.
Panera, Arby's.
It's true. Arby's does do a square sandwich. You're right. You are right.
They do.
Okay. All right. So is it me?
Yep. It's you get 4 and then 5. So you get the last pick.
Okay. So I'm really torn, obviously, because of the way, because Mike took curly fries from me, and I'll be honest, like I go to when I go to the movies at AMC, which is where IMAXs are here in Washington, I totally fucking get curly fries every fucking time.
They have curly fries there?
Oh yeah, they got fucking make them like right fucking in front of you.
Huh?
They're awesome. You gotta wait like 15 minutes.
Right in the microwave.
No, I watch them fucking take it out and they do the fucking deep fry. Okay, and fucking season them and they're pretty good. Not quite as good as Arby's, but nonetheless, I'm still uppity.
Yeah,
about your steal for me, Mike. So I'm gonna go one that might affect all y'all, and I'm gonna go.
Will it though?
Onion rings.
I mean, onion rings are good.
Specifically, my favorite trash fast food place of choice for onion rings is the Burger King mini onion ring.
Yep,
they're delicious every single fucking time. Yeah, consistent, which I think is really hard with onion rings. Honestly, I know it's probably just like a fucking paste in a ring.
Yeah,
because it's fucking fast food. Unlike someplace fresh where it's either got kind of like the fish fry batter on it, or like the kind of like they roll
beer batter and panko.
Yeah, versus panko. Yeah. So I'm going onion rings.
That's a solid pick. All right. And you get one more.
And then
you get get your fifth.
So let's see
for this draft.
So you took subs from me, so I can't do that.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go the classic Icy brand Icy.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, now that includes Slurpees too.
It's got to kill Slurpees. It's got to kill the Misties from Dairy Queen.
The Misties.
Aren't
the Icies?
It's gonna kill
Icies from Sonic.
Yeah, Icies.
It's gonna kill the Icies from Sonic. It's gonna kill
you motherfucker.
Man, that's a good. That is a good one. And then those fucking things that you get at like zoos and shit, where they fucking scoop out the ice and they put the fucking drizzle on.
That's called shaved ice, dumbass.
Whatever the fuck it's called.
Or Hawaiian ice.
Hawaiian ice. I kill it all.
Yeah,
so those are my takes.
All right, that's a good one.
Solid.
Thanks. That's what you get, you fucking curly ring stealing bastard.
All right. Your final pick.
My final pick. This one is actually tough. It's usually harder. I always feel like the last one is harder than the first pick. Trying to, especially within the confines of fast food, because we've hit all the major items, in my opinion.
Yeah, burgers, sandwiches. Mike basically crushed ice cream.
Yeah,
because and I was thinking earlier, before I chose icy. I was thinking about the Dairy Queen. Whatchamacallit? The it's their like coffee blended. The Moo Latte.
Oh,
the Moo Lattes are fucking killer in my opinion.
Yeah, they're not bad.
If I have the choice, I'm gonna go icy.
Yeah, that is true. Okay. God. You know what? Panera French onion soup.
Oh, going with the soup. Okay.
Yeah, I love me some good French onion.
Okay.
Hey, bro, fuck you.
Oh, okay.
I'm killing Porthos tonight. I'm gonna kill him.
I take it all.
Literally, that was one of my options for like a toss up. If somebody took another one of mine, I was gonna throw Panera French onion because I get it every time. What sandwich do you get? We're already done. And my last choice is not the sandwich from Panera.
I get the steak and arugula sandwich from there.
Okay.
Yeah. And all of that sounds really good, and I'm going to be real with you all, because Panera's didn't hit Washington until I got struck with my gluten allergy, so I've never eaten a Panera bread.
They're fucking delicious, dude.
Really?
Really.
They used to have this focaccia bread that was sea salt, rosemary...
Sounds great already.
Encrusted, and you'd put that steak and arugula on it with like, oh man, I just fucking... And they don't carry that bread anymore, and I guess it was too intensive to make or something like that. I don't know.
Sounds great.
It is super good.
I get the turkey apple cheddar.
That one is not bad either, but I really gotta be in the mood for that one.
Sounds great.
It is delicious.
And finally, for my final pick to round this out, maybe next time we should do a top 10 or like a top 7.
Yeah,
this was really fast. Now we get to shoot the shit.
Yeah.
You gotta wash down your meal.
Okay?
You gotta have a drink.
Yeah,
but I feel like the drink has to complement the meal.
It does. Now hear me out. Knowing what I have, okay? Knowing the flavor profiles that I have going on here, I'm going with the cherry Coke, like that mix. But like, have you ever had a cherry Coke? But instead of like the brand cherry Coke is Coke with like maraschino cherry juice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, we're all from pretty much the same era. We know.
It's like a Shirley Temple.
It's not like where you go to a fucking I don't know. Do you guys have Ivers over there?
No.
That's a pretty Seattle thing.
Okay. Well, you know the new Coke machines where you put it and you can Coke mix custom? It with 1,000 fucking flavors.
Indeed, I do.
Yeah, I remember the old days where it was like, oh, I see you got that fucking cherry syrup back there. Let me get some of that.
Yeah. I mean, to this day, and I'm a 30-year-old fucking man, I order Shirley Temples pretty regularly.
Goddamn
yeah, right. I love Shirley Temples, man.
Are delicious.
I love them, man. They are just so fucking good. I remember I went to like it's one of the bars that I keep telling you that you needed to go, and they make an amazing old fashioned.
Oh yeah, you're telling me that because I've tried to have old fashioned because I want to do the fucking the Don Draper thing. Yeah, but I've never had one made properly. Like it's always just been like, oh, this seems like fucking. I could have just fucking made this at home. And it'd been this trash.
Yeah. Well, so I was coming off of a pretty decent hangover, and so I go into this bar to grab some brunch, and I was like, I couldn't even look at my drink, and I was like, hey, can you make me a Shirley Temple? And the bartender was like, yeah. She made it with like regular Sprite, but then she pulled out like these artisanal handcrafted cherries that she uses in the old fashions. And they're like just
like shit that was like fucking like canned at her nana's, like fucking
like that. They picked by virgins and pressed by holy men from the seventh mountain. Yeah, and this is why I love their old fashions is they use really really good not custom but like artisanal cherries, like maraschino cherries, but they're not maraschino brand. They're just really high end, and I drank that, and I was like, oh my god, it was like manna from heaven. Like I was just like,
like a real maraschino cherry, not the brand maraschino cherries, which is fucking soaked in fucking red dye and stuff. Like they're still good, but it's not comparable to a real
Yes.
cherry that is a maraschino cherry.
Yeah. And it was just so amazing. That, yeah. Oh, man, I love Shirley Temples.
So now, how do you guys? Let's just end these drafts real quick.
Okay.
Tim has sausage pizza from what was the spot called?
Godfather's. He's gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
And then
that's their tagline, by the way.
Drumstick.
Yep.
From KFC.
Yep. The Colonel.
Crunchy taco from Taco Bell.
Yep.
The onion rings from BK Lounge.
BK Lounge.
You never heard
the icy.
Okay.
And the ice.
Yeah, the icy.
Any fast food, gas station type area.
Yeah.
Brock, the son of a bitch, has the Crunch Wrap from Taco Bell. Has the double bacon Texas Whopper.
Yeah. Kills burgers, unfortunately.
You got the quesarito as your third from Chipotle in particular.
Yep.
For your fourth pick, you have the number 12 from Jimmy John's. Super specific on that one.
Yeah.
And your fifth pick, oh my God, the French onion soup from Panera.
Yeah.
I started the round on my back foot and pulled fried dumplings from any Chinese spot.
Yep.
I think I came back quite well.
Right.
The Popeyes chicken sandwich, because it shuts down every other chicken sandwich. And if you think I'm wrong, fuck you. I'm right. The curly fries from Arby's, because goddamn that shit in Arby's sauce is delicious.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
The Blizzard
Fuck you. You know, I don't even care if all the Arby's around here seem to being shut down because they're secretly running meth labs out of them. I love their fucking food.
It's because they put meth in it. And they put meth in it.
That's actually a real story. Like, there's so many places around here that it's like, oh, third Arby's this month shut down because there's a meth lab in it.
Yeah.
Not even fucking kidding. Look up the Washington State News.
And for my last pick, to wash everything down because it complements the meal so deliciously, the cherry cola mixed by someone, not the machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that. That is a solid drink pick.
Yeah, for sure. Gosh. Okay, so then we make a thread in the Fork Discord.
Yep.
Or is there a way that we can do this on Twitter too?
I'm sure.
Probably could. I think it would probably have to be drafted on Fork, and then because I know you can do the vote thing on Twitter.
You can do the vote thing on Fork. Just have thumbs up. You know what I mean? Like we all pick an emote that you can do.
Sure.
And then whoever has the
most, there's probably emojis associated with all of our food choices, really.
Yeah.
I bet you there is. Okay. Sweet. Yeah. So we're gonna post this on the Fork in Your Ear Discord, which you can reach by if you're not already a Fork family member, you can reach by going to @GetForkedPod on Twitter, and there should be a link at the very top, which you will find to get back into it. And I know the link works because a friend of mine up north here lost my phone number, but knew I had a podcast, so he found where I was on Twitter, and then found the Fork in Your Ear, and then contacted me through Discord on it. And I was like, Jesus Christ,
that's a whole
you went a distance, man.
That's a whole chain of events. Yeah. That's like, not worth it.
Jesus, fucking terrible.
When you tell that story, you should tell that story with harps and shit playing behind you. That was like Homeward Bound.
Yeah. The Incredible Journey 2.
Awesome. All right. So, I'm gonna give the choosing of the topics because I don't have a spin ring, and I know Mike is probably near his dice. You wanna give us a roll for which topic we hit up there, homie?
Yeah, sure. What do you need me to roll?
Let's say. Let's see. The topics are arranged on the Discord. Life, entertainment, video games, technology. So life would be.
Can you divide that out?
Life would be one.
D4.
Yeah, roll a D4.
Or we could have made him. Right. We could have set a D20 so Tim would have to figure out the number range.
I've done it before. You do them in 5s.
Right. You guys ready?
Ready.
Brock, I want you to listen to this dice because this dice is going to roll the destruction of the group tonight. You ready?
God damn it.
All right, here we go.
You want to hear how beefy this dice sounds?
Yeah.
I hope I hear metal.
Oh, it's metal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, god damn it.
It?
You know
That
what?
was a 2, sir.
So let's see, 2. So if 1 is life, 2 is entertainment. All right, so let's talk about
Entertainment.
what all we've been seeing and looking forward to.
Yeah, I guess I'll start it off because I picked up Toy Story 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I got it mostly for me, not my son, because it was it just was a happy coincidence that he enjoyed it. But I picked it up.
I mean, he's seen the other ones, right?
No, he hasn't seen the first one.
What?
I don't own
You're
it.
a terrible parent. Everybody listening to this right now, Brock is a terrible parent who hasn't. He fucking shows his kid Toy Story 4 and none
totally
of the
agree
previous
with
Toy
that.
Stories. What a fucking bastard!
I am. Really enjoyed it. I think a lot of people in our generation were a little bit heavy-handed on it's a heartbreaker, it's a tearjerker. I'm like, yeah, it was like watching my childhood die because it's, with what happened in the movie. I'm not going to spoil it since it just came out, last week? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, and technically, I mean, it came out in June, so you're still in spoiler territory for like 6 months.
So, but I didn't feel like
6 months spoiler territory.
I feel like it is.
Well,
personally.
with how fast releases come out these days, so like what a movie's, maybe even like like Avengers Endgame, which was in theaters forever. It was only in there for like a couple of months, and then boom, it's out. And then you have like the people who didn't see it in theaters, so you got like a couple month leeway with that. So like I feel like 6 months is probably.
I feel like 6 months is
limit.
The maximum that you should ever be in spoiler territory. I mean, I still do it to Tim where he's like, hey, don't spoil it. And I'm like, don't worry. Snape kills Dumbledore. And, I still do that shit. But I did not feel like it was as crazy emotional as the third one was when Andy gave his toys to the girl, or watching or watching the toys like just resign their fate and just like hold hands, and they're just like they're going to be
melted.
Yeah, they're going to the abyss, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, I need a second. Like I had to like stop the movie, and I was like, put my head down and like fucking like thinking about it. I was like, okay. They had a good run. And then
dude, you had the fortunate to be able to pause. I saw Toy Story 3 in theaters.
Oh god, that's brutal.
And like where they're at the like immolation scene.
Yeah.
And they're all holding hands, and I was like in a theater full of like adults and children, right?
I was thinking
and the children were like, Daddy, are they gonna be okay? And the dad is like crying, like, I don't know, son. And it's like, fuck.
Yeah.
I started singing "You Got a Friend in Me."
Oh, Jesus.
Oh man, I was right. Like I was at that level right there. But it was very good. I thought it did a really good job of kind of, they haven't announced that this is the last Toy Story movie, but it felt like it was going to be a kind of closing of
this crew.
Yeah. And they introduced a bunch of really great new characters, which they really haven't done.
Have you seen the film, Mike?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's always the arbitrary new 1 or 2 characters like Toy Story 2 had and Toy Story 3, but they introduced a fuck ton of new characters that were all really well done. The level of detail was absolutely amazing. And going back and even watching the special effects, or not special effects, watching the special features.
The whole thing is a special effect.
Fuck you. Watching the special features and like seeing this, the scenes and the way they designed the models from Toy Story 1 to now was just, it was super mind blowing, and it gave me another level of appreciation for the dedication from the animators and designers, and so yeah, Toy Story 4 was amazing, and I suggest you go watch it.
See, I have a counterpoint to that.
You can shut your whore mouth.
So, I bumped his copy off of him because y'all know we live together now, and I was like, "Oh, I got that Toy Story 4 on the Blu-ray." Yeah, and you're like, "Yeah, here, man. Speaking of which, I think I need to give you your disc back."
No, I already took it out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
cool.
I had to turn like every single console on to try and like figure out which fucking console you put it in. I was like, "Wait, it's not this one. It's not this one." I was like, "This motherfucker."
Yeah, so to clarify, folks, so we live together. Brock's only like disc playing device for his TV is his PlayStation 4, whereas I've got my fucking Wii U, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4 all rigged up simultaneously. So I'm just imagining you going around like, what the fuck? Which one?
It's about to start shaking.
Sorry, that's fucking funny.
We use Vudu for our movies.
Okay. So you're on the Walmart streaming bandwagon.
Yeah. Well, we also have Amazon Prime as well, so it's
sure. But I mean, like to buy your movies digitally. Yeah. Or TV shows or whatever. Okay, cool. I think isn't Burning Wing? Pretty sure Fork family member and friend of the show and former guest, Burning Wing. I'm pretty sure he's on Vudu as well. So, I guess it's been around a long fucking time, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps because I don't have to worry about space anymore.
Mm-hmm.
See, I only buy physical copies for things that like for special cases like Toy Story 4 and like other kind of Disney movies, like a lot of nostalgia factor.
I mean, but are you gonna buy some come November 1st? Because everything's gonna be on Disney Plus. Because I mean, like, what's the point?
Yeah, I probably, I don't know. I might still buy them, just because I don't know. I like, I'm a really, I like the tactileness of things. Like, it's kind of like, I still like buying physical copies. It reminds me of when I would go to the store after 6 months of saving up as a kid to buy a fucking N64 cartridge. And I'm like, the kind of, the Link thing where he holds up the chain shot and it's like da-da-da-da! Like that's how it makes me feel.
Yeah. Okay.
But it is very few things that I do that with.
Cool. So getting back to my counterpoint on Toy Story.
No, we're past that.
No. I'm gonna fucking speak my piece, motherfucker. So I enjoyed Toy Story 4 thoroughly. However, I definitely agree with Brock that it wasn't the tearjerker that like I was watching like Jimmy Kimmel and stuff, and Tom Hanks being like, "Oh, I cried more than Avengers Endgame," and all this stuff, and I was like, and I saw the film, and I definitely I did get emotional, but I didn't feel the gut punch that I did at the end of Toy Story 3, and so Toy Story 4 is a totally great and good ride of a Toy Story movie and a good Toy Story movie. However, coming after Toy Story 3, it's almost completely unnecessary. Like, you don't have to see it.
It feels superfluous.
Exactly.
I wouldn't say
pointless.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's unnecessary. But yeah, it was real. I don't know. It definitely did not have. Definitely didn't carry the same weight as 3 did. That is for sure.
And then my one creative knock against it was Buzz Lightyear seemed like a fucking dumbass in this one.
He did seem like
what the fuck was that about?
He seemed really fucking dumb.
That didn't make any sense to me.
I liked it in the sense that it kind of was truer to the form of the first Buzz Lightyear.
He thought what he was a thing.
Yeah, he thought he was a space ranger or whatever they were.
This is a space ranger.
Yeah. That's fine. But yeah, I do agree that I think they downplayed his his intelligence a little too much.
Way too much.
So what do you think, Mike? How did you like Toy Story 4?
I actually agree with you, Tim.
Thanks.
I think basically that I liked it as a film.
Yeah.
But I felt 3 closed the chapters.
Oh, way better. Yeah.
I felt like this was basically the episode of the Brady Bunch when Cousin Oliver moved in. It was just like, here, meet these new people that you will either like or not like. They're not Woody and Buzz, so just be ready.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like. It was good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, it wasn't, I cried like at the end of Toy Story 3, because Toy Story 3 creeps up on you and blasts you in the feelings.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Like, both fucking barrels.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, yeah. Toy Story 3 was just absolutely, like, legit gut-wrenching.
It was also
and you guys aren't.
It's also very satisfying.
So weird that you don't cry in theaters. Like, I'll cry for a movie.
Oh no, I cry. I cry. We've been over this, Mike. I cry.
Yeah.
I cry in theaters. I cry at like little emotional moments in films.
Oh,
but like,
or in TV shows.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely easy.
I get teared up, and like I'll have the single trickle down one cheek. Like I get emotional, but like I don't cry, but I still to this day cry at the end of Braveheart.
Okay.
Like when he's screaming freedom and he's getting drawn and quartered.
Yep.
That's a good one. Toy Story 3 was like, I was like super misty eyed. I was like doing
Are we doing this right now? Are we doing this right now? Are we doing like top 10 crying movies?
Oh, that could be our next draft pick. Top 10 like crying movies.
I think we got it right there. There we go.
The top 10
emotional
movie cry moments.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top 10, or are we doing?
We can do top 10.
Okay.
Okay. Top 10 easy, especially with movies.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
I already have my number one. And I'm not gonna say it.
Okay. Well, obviously you shouldn't say it.
Yeah.
But I think you just did.
No. I didn't say it.
Got it. Toy Story 3.
All right.
No.
Yeah, that's easy. Top 10 cry movie moments.
Yeah,
that's good. That could be any moment. You know what I mean? It could even be from like not a sad movie.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, cool. So, what you been watching, Mike?
I've actually been watching. Jess and I we watched Carnival Row.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet. Brock has.
Yep, I binged it.
It's on my list. It's on my list.
Yeah,
Carnival
cool. Was really. It was a nice blending of fantasy and like steampunk, like turn of the century. I thought that was done really well.
Okay,
and all the bigotry towards the kind of fairy folk too was really well done and balanced. Like it wasn't like this over the top silliness.
It wasn't gratuitous.
Yeah, like it didn't. It seemed really natural in the way, and like the way it was written and portrayed. Like it wasn't some like so the typical like what I imagine would probably be a Dave Chappelle skit with the black Klansman or the
Tyrone Bigsby.
Yeah, Tyrone Bigsby. It wasn't on that level. It's really well done, and it was a very
But when we started recently, and this was just a total freak out for me. We started watching Glee.
Oh,
that's an odd pick, but it's a good show.
How far are you into it?
Season 1, episode 7. It's what we watched together.
Oh, okay. That's
Jess has seen the whole the whole series.
Okay.
But she wants to rewatch it with me together. She said she'll rewatch it with me, so we're watching it together.
Yeah.
Like the couple show.
Yeah.
And I've just started myself. You guys all know I'm an anime fan. Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good. I would suggest it for anybody who likes, sword fighting anime. But I've also started watching True Blood again.
Oh, nice. That one is have you've seen the whole series?
Yeah. I've seen up to the final season.
Oh, but not the final season?
Not the final season. No.
Okay. So, but I mean, then that like True Blood starts as like it takes itself super seriously and it gets less serious as the seasons go on, and they just fucking go with it.
That's why I watch it.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I kind of... So, the reason why I liked True Blood originally was because it was kind of a more serious take on supernatural stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, I was just like, oh, we're a backcountry family of werepanther lover fighters. And I'm like, okay, I turned off the TV. I was like, I can't do this. Like, and that's where I stopped.
See, I couldn't look away. I was like, this is terrible but bad, but they know it's bad and they're just rolling with it. They're putting more filth on. They're going deep. They're going for
Plus,
it.
you get to see Deborah Ann Wall in a simulated sex scene.
I'm not gonna lie and tell you that wasn't a
simulated
highlight.
sex. Oh yeah,
yeah, sure. Simulated sex on HBO. Wink.
That's Jesus Christ.
I like Mike's call out of a very specific actress character.
Yeah. No kidding.
Well,
right?
we all know.
Yeah.
I mean,
you watch that show for fucking. There's a stripper in the
There's a stripper in the main cast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, like a fucking hundreds-year-old stripper. Like she goes back. She's done it all. Oh man, True Blood.
She was Typhoid Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. What have I been watching? Me and my girlfriend Jess, we're halfway through the first time seeing Haunting of Hill House. Haunted of Hill House. Jess likes it. I'm on it.
Okay, Tim. Here's what I'm going to give you. Do you like looking for Easter eggs in shows and movies?
Yeah, but I feel like I get it. Like, I called the thing that happens midway through with the bent neck lady.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. And then that whole scene could have been done better. So I was like, I don't know. Like, I mean, we're going to finish it. And it's got like a nice atmosphere, I suppose. But it's like, I don't know. I want something more. And maybe I'm expecting more since it's a horror TV show and not a horror movie. Yeah, so we're mid that. Let's see what Brock got me started on anime Overlord.
Oh yeah,
which I still need to finish. I'm close to finishing.
Overlord's dope as shit.
Yeah, it is. I love Overlord. It's great. Jessica's also watching it with me, but I think it's definitely more my show than her show.
She liked the first season. I remember that.
Yeah, she liked the first season. She's not so hot on season 2 and 3. And I'm like, there were some parts that I could take or leave, but overall, I'm enjoying Overlord.
The Imperial announcement of his arrival might be one of the greatest scenes in anime history.
Oh yeah,
it was pretty dope. Not gonna lie,
it's
fucking great.
Yeah.
Like when he announces himself, that's one of the greatest scenes in anime history.
Yeah, it is. It is definitely an amazing shot. That is for fucking sure.
Jessica finally got me started on a show that she's seen a bazillion times that I've never seen. I'm half or a good chunk of the first season into Sword Art Online.
How do you like it?
And I don't know, it feels weird because like the two animes I'm watching are both about like
there's
MMO RPGs.
There's a whole genre for
it.
No,
I know it's big and stuff, but like I definitely like Overlord more. I like the look of the world of Sword Art like better. Like it's just more like slightly more sci-fi or slightly more Final Fantasy-y than Overlord.
You like neo-futuristic.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just like more the different fantasy, I guess. Like, so, like, here's the thing with the show. I enjoy the show, but the thing that, like, makes me groan every time is the fucking ludicrous time jumps between every fucking episode. And I'm just like, oh, when the fuck did that fucking story plot happen? And you're just supposed to fucking kind of intuit it, and it fucking pisses me off. But other than that, like, I'm watching it, and it's a thing.
Okay. I mean, I can understand that point, but I really liked Sword Art, and I think Sword Art was the first anime that really kind of
because they've had a fuck ton of games for that, and
brought that to light, that kind of genre,
animes and spin-offs and whatnot, right?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. So we're doing that. Of course, last weekend. What the fuck are you doing?
Beard.
What?
Just go on.
Chewing your beard?
No, I just like little.
He said beard.
Yeah,
beardy beard.
I know what he said.
Little beardy beard.
Oh my god.
Touch it.
No, I'm not gonna fucking touch it. Get away. Get away with your fucking Satan stash. So me and Jessica, and then you actually watched it later. We started the new HBO Watchmen TV series.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love it. I'm obviously very biased. I read the fuck out of the original comic. I watched the fuck out of the motion comic. I even loved, despite the fact that the ending was vastly different, the Zack Snyder Watchmen in both its regular, extended, and director's cut with Black Freighter integrated into the story, as it should have always been. I fucking love the new show. Like, I can't wait for the next episode. It's just so fucking out there, man. Yet it feels like the comic, which is, I mean, obviously the best thing I can say about it, because obviously you want it to feel that way, even though it's a TV show.
Yeah. I think my biggest gripe with that show, and you and I have discussed this over the week, they build this as a remix / retelling /
yeah, that's true.
Not this, and then it's just like, oh no, it's a continuation just from 2019. Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? Like, I was so lost and confused, and then I was just like, oh wait, there's that, and I was like, oh wait, there's that, and I was like, wait, this is the comic, just 30 years later.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
And I was like, oh, fuck, okay. Now that I know what I like, and it took me like half the episode to kind of like put it all together.
Yeah. Have you seen it, Mike?
No, I haven't yet.
Are you a Watchmen fan?
I am. I am a fan of that style. Like, the movie was great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You
I
did
like that.
You didn't read you didn't read the comic?
No.
Okay.
I like groups together. Like, I like groups of heroes, groups of villains. That checks all the boxes for me.
Okay, so you don't necessarily have to read the comic or whatever going into the TV show.
Okay.
So like it goes from a fresh place, but know that the events of Watchmen happened.
Yeah,
like, they legitimately happened in this world, and everything from 1982 or whenever the fuck Watchmen took place, like, that happened, and this is the world as it is in 2019.
Okay, so it's okay. I get it. So what they did actually occurred. So their actions had consequences.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. The only thing I would say, because you will say, or really just to anybody, and this isn't a spoiler because the comic's been around for fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
Is like, basically everything that happened in the movie definitely happened in the comic. The big change from the movie, or the big change that they did in the movie, was the ending of, like, bringing all the nations together was like nuclear bombs, right?
No, it was Dr. Manhattan.
Right, but they were nuclear bombs with the signature of Dr. Manhattan, so they turned everybody against Dr. Manhattan as though he was the threat.
Yeah.
Right? And then the comics, Mike, the threat was Adrian Voight, the mastermind behind it all. He had, like, created a man-made telepathic alien that he transported into the center of New York, and then it exploded, and then psychically blew up the brains of like 500,000 people.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a way more violent than the movie. And so that's the point that this show takes place in 30 years later.
Yeah.
And so the only like there's a lot of what the fuck moments in this show. Like it is really really on the pulse of race wars and cops versus vigilante and freedoms and who should and shouldn't be a country kind of thing. Like it's very political in the same way the original Watchmen was. But the only distinction, if you're going to want to go into this HBO show, is that it wasn't nuclear Manhattan bombs and everybody's turned against Dr. Manhattan. It was basically Adrian Voight made a fake alien to trick the whole world into thinking that they were going to get invaded and they needed to all come together and get their shit together.
Yeah.
And so the one scene that will feel weird if you see this TV series, having not read the comic, is just middle of the fucking episode. Mom and her son driving, and there's like an alarm, like a fire alarm, or like a wildfire, or like a natural disaster alarm. Air raid alarm. Sorry, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like, oh, okay, that's weird. And then just fucking squids just start falling from the fucking sky like rain. And you're just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it was super weird.
And then like one of the squids like lands like on the windshield, and it's the squid from the comic. And so it's like, the fuck? That means since it was fake, somebody is doing that to maintain the lie for 30 years. Yeah. And I was like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
So
there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of.
It's a really good show, and it's from the guy who created Lost, and so it's like every scene is like dripping with subtext and like what the fuck, and like oh my god, the world is this way.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan. I'm fucking loving it so far.
Now Tim, a show I'm waiting for. I'm anxiously awaiting.
Yeah. Is Dark Materials?
Yes, but no.
Oh, damn.
Second season of motherfucking Altered Carbon.
Oh, yeah. Not coming till fucking sometime next year, unfortunately.
Don't care.
So you need to fucking tell Brock that he's being a little bitch and he needs to go watch fucking Altered Carbon this weekend.
I mean,
because he hasn't fucking seen it.
I will.
Ask me how many times I've seen Altered Carbon.
How many times?
32.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. I've been wanting to watch it. I like that actor.
Fucking go watch it, you fucking piece of shit.
I don't know. I just get tied up and wound up in other shows.
Dude, this is a show you need to get your fucking self wound up in.
I'm sure
it's
I will.
Amazing from start to finish.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Just haven't gotten there.
See, he says that in his little sing song. I'm sure it is, buddy. While secretly he's whispering into his armpit, I'm never gonna see this dog shit. I have no interest whatsoever. See the laughs. No, the laughs of approval. Yeah. That's
I want to see it. I like Skarsgård. Not Skarsgård.
Oh my god, Mike, just fucking reach the mic and punch him, would you?
Why don't you do it?
Because you'll fucking lay me out. I know better. We all know where this pecking order goes. I'm not a fucking shame.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I like that actor. I just can't remember his name. Mike, you want to illuminate me?
He was RoboCop. He was Captain Boomerang in Suicide Squad.
Jai Courtney?
No. Oh wait, no, not Jai Courtney. He was in Suicide Squad. He was some fucking character. I don't know. That movie's fucking dumb. Anyways, he was new RoboCop.
Joel Kinnaman. Joel Kinnaman.
Yeah.
I really like that RoboCop. That was a good RoboCop.
It was a fucking fantastic RoboCop.
He was a great,
All right, yeah, we're all unanimous. Like it was a fucking great RoboCop. That got shit on in the box office.
It really did.
It really sucks. Because, like, that dude had a fucking killer script for a sequel.
Yeah.
Like, it was going to be crazy. Oh, well.
Yeah. Live and learn.
Wait, does Disney own RoboCop now?
Fox, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Maybe. Hope. There's hope.
Yeah.
Disney owns Power Rangers, sir.
Yeah.
No, they got sold to Hasbro.
Oh, okay.
In the beginning of this year, like had they been part of Fox, but Hasbro bought them wholesale at the beginning of the year. So
which
Disney,
isn't
Disney does not own.
It is technically not a bad thing because Hasbro seems pretty committed to making that franchise work in a.
Except they're not going to give us a sequel to that fucking amazing.
No, but they want to do another reboot,
Ugh.
which sucks. But I still would like to see another attempt at a more adult.
I don't think you're going to get a more adult attempt than the one that we got.
Well, another part of the problem could be that now half those actors that were in that are really famous and probably super expensive. Yeah, that's true.
You've got the fucking dude. He was in fucking Stranger Things. And
the chick who's Princess Aladdin.
Fucking Princess Aladdin?
Princess Aladdin. Princess Jasmine, sorry.
Wow. Disney really changed that Aladdin movie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, man. Mike, take us to another topic for the love of God. We're fucking dying here. Yeah.
All right, rolling D4s. Let's go.
All right.
Because my habit is I put it every time I roll it and I get done, I put it back in the box, and it's a number 1.
I mean, we already did that.
No, we did 2.
We did 2, Tim.
Oh, life stories. Okay. Let's see, life stories.
What's been going on?
Well, I guess I'll go. We had this fucking cat show up at our place. Yeah. And it has been complicated getting rid of this fucking cat. So first of all, I'm allergic. Can't have cats. And then we're not supposed to have pets on our lease. So Jessica fucking does the wrong thing and gives the fucking cat on our porch a fucking can of tuna. So of course the cat sticks around for fucking 4.5 fucking days.
Yeah.
And then like he's meowing and shit, and like I think you threw water at him.
Yeah, it woke me up at like 3 a.m. and I was like, what the fuck is that? And I go out and the cat like tries to shoot in through the door, and I fucking like I don't kick it, but I use my foot to like kind of scoop it up and push it back out.
He says that, but only in case Pete is watching.
No, I hate cats, but I'm not gonna beat an animal. That's just silly.
You nudged it.
Yeah,
you nudged it.
And it kept meowing.
It with velocity.
No. And so I went and grabbed a cup of water and fucking splashed it all over the cat to get it fucking off our porch. I didn't know at this point that it had been hanging around and Jessica had been feeding it. Otherwise, I would have been not allowing that because I really dislike cats. They have a place and a purpose, and I just think it's not in the house. That's Fair. The place for dogs.
So then this fucking cat, Jessica goes to take it to the fucking animal shelter, and then the fucking animal shelter tells her that the data, like it was a chipped pet, and that the chipped data is like bogus, and that they can't take the cat because it's like out of their jurisdiction area or some bullshit. So Jessica takes the cat back, and then
I would have fucking left it. I'm like, cool, it's not my cat, it's not your cat. I guess it can fucking stay here later.
And then, so then the cat stayed in our fucking downstairs bathroom for a night because I didn't want it fucking in the house. But me and Jessica had an argument, so we had the fucking cat there for like a day.
We had a reasonable adult discussion, and we decided that what she wanted was going to happen.
Yeah, basically. That's what happened. And then, so then I was calling everybody I know, and then one of my friends, Katie's, what's up, Katie? She came down. She doesn't live around here, so she came down like a fucking hour drive from her fucking karate class and like picked up the cat. And she took the cat, and we're like, me and Jessica are like, yay, success. Cat, not being abused or in the wild, and is like going to a good home or whatever. So Katie's folks are like independent vets, and so like they had some, I don't know, pet owner looker-upper things or access to, I guess.
Sure.
And they were able to track down the fucking owner who lives like fucking 10 miles from my house. And so Katie called the owner and was like, hey, I found your cat. Do you want your cat back? And she was like, nah, you keep him.
Jesus.
And so Katie was like, okay. And so then for 4 more days, this cat was cool with Katie. And then, and I didn't actually tell you this yet, Brock. Katie texted me yesterday morning and was like, well, the cat's like peed on my floor for like 3 times now. Like,
throw that shit out the door.
She's like, I can't have this in the apartment. And I think it's because like he doesn't actually get along. She's got another cat. She doesn't actually get along. So she's like, I'm going to have to find him like another home or whatever.
I know a couple Chinese restaurants that would love to have a cat.
Okay.
You mean outside?
Yeah. So then Katie was texting me and was like, hey, when are you going to be in the area again? And then I was like, why? And then she's like, well, I talked to the owner again, and the owner's going to like kind of take the cat back. I was like, what the fuck does kind of mean? And then she was like, well, yeah. I guess like the owners decided that like it's just like a roamer cat that comes home whenever. So she's like, bring the cat by and like I'll feed it and he can come and go as he please. And if he like leaves, he leaves. If not, not. And I was just like, this owner sounds fucking sketchy as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess next Wednesday I'm gonna bring the cat back and drop it off at the fucking owner's place and be like,
if that cat shows up on our door again, I will take it to the fucking... I'll take it to a vet and just be like, here, not my cat. Like, fuck that shit. Not our responsibility.
Like it's one thing... So, like me and Jessica are trying to do the right thing. It's like, it's obviously this fucking person's cat, but this fucking person gives 2 fucks about this cat.
Exactly.
Like, and is a fucking asshole, clearly. You know, or like they would take fucking responsibility for their fucking chipped fucking pet. You know what I mean? Instead of making it other fucking people's problems. Like, what a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
So, that's my fucking life story this week. That's still ongoing. God damn it.
You got anything, bro?
That sucks.
It does fucking suck.
Right.
I mean, you both pretty much have that one.
Yeah, that's kind of a... Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's shared, but... Me and Jessica have been doing more of the brunt of stuff.
Yeah, because you know I will just take it to
and I don't want to be around it because I'm fucking allergic.
Yeah, I would just take it to the clinic or the humane society and be like, found this cat, here you go, and just leave. Like that's as far as my responsibility extends.
Fucking dumb.
Yes, it is. Not too much going on right now. My kid's been. A little bit of a trifle at daycare, I guess. He's gotten to the point where he's curious about his body, and he's not flashing people or anything like that. But there have been some instances where he has been exploring himself. Yeah, he's
dick touch.
Yeah, he's been exploring himself at nap time underneath his blanket. And I got calls like 2 days this week from the daycare, and I'm just like, I'm so sorry, like, you know, and they're like, well, you know, this is the right age. This is not the right age. This is about the age where, you know, kids become curious about what's going on in their body. They have, you know, new like cognitive like reasonings that they can actually start connecting dots and like on top of being able actually to vocalize things, you know? And I was like, that's fucking cool and great. Like, I don't need a breakdown of what my child is doing. Like, we've all gone through it. So, like, I will work on it with him. And they were like, we just want him to not be ashamed of his body or da-da-da-da. I was like, no, I'm not going to shame him about his body. I'm going to shame him for being an asshole and playing with himself in a public area. Now, granted, he was at least had the decency to be covered up and stuff like that. And for anybody listening, that I did not shame my son or make him feel bad about his body or his sexuality or anything, but I did make it very clear that that is something you do by yourself, you know, in privacy, you know, and you don't show anybody or do anything like that. So, I mean, kids, it's one thing. It's not one thing, it's another with fucking kids.
Yeah, always.
It really is.
I mean, that's what I mean. My son would walk around and be like, his favorite thing was because I have younger siblings,
Mm-hmm.
right? And my brother and sister thought it would be funny to let my son, when he was a baby, watch The Hangover.
Oh God!
Oh no!
So my son thought it was a hoot.
Oh man!
To grab himself and say, "Suck these Chinese nuts, motherfucker."
That is great.
Now you guys know me. You guys know I'm pretty freewheeling with the cussing.
Yeah.
So the first thing, he said that to his grandmother.
Oh no!
Got his ass whooped.
No, he got a laugh.
Oh God, that's even worse.
Because it caught him off guard, and they went, and then he just thought it was the greatest thing to do. Just say it randomly.
That's
so man, it happens. Kids say, like the show, kids say the darndest things.
Kids say the darndest things.
They do. They're also terrorists.
They are. I don't negotiate with terrorists.
I got a kid say the darndest thing. So I was at my buddy Daniel's wedding last Sunday. Was it last Sunday?
Yes, it was last Sunday. No, Sunday before that.
2 Sundays ago. And I was a groomsman / third best man filling in. Did I talk about this? I can't remember.
I think we did.
We did?
I think we did. But
yeah.
Not like.
But there was
I don't think we did.
There was the youngest brother. He must have been like freaking like 8 or something, right? And he was gonna come up and bring the rings or whatever. And we're waiting outside, like getting ready to we're all suited up. We're getting ready to do the walk and whatnot. And the bride's older sister's little baby child was just throwing a fit, and my grandma's trying to calm him down or whatever. And we're just like, oh man. The 8-year-old kid on the groom side was supposed to take the rings with this baby child from the bride's side and give the rings in the wedding and whatnot, but the baby can't do it because the baby's freaking the hell out. And this baby gets brought by us, and all the guys are talking, and the 8-year-old kid is just gosh, that kind of thing makes me not want to have kids when I grow up. And we all start busting up, just dying.
That kid should take that shit to heart.
Yeah.
So what's been going on with you, Mike?
Not too much. I mean, Brock, we have a game later on tonight for Pathfinder.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing that. I've been writing for my other group because that's all homebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Working, playing Destiny 2, but I think that would be, if I recall correctly, we do have a video game section, a video game topic. So
yep, we do.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hold that one for later. I'm gonna hold my video games for later. Been running a lot, considering doing a marathon.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, just that old thing. Taking Pete for runs, having a buddy helps. Plus he loves it.
Sure.
The dog, he's built to run. He doesn't.
Yeah,
give a
he
shit.
is. I mean, you got a husky, so you
got to start doing it.
Mute.
Yeah, you got to start doing it where he needs to pull a weighted sled around, because I'm sure that would wear him out a lot more too.
He wears a vest.
Oh, okay.
He has a little weight vest.
Okay.
Partly because it's my running stuff. It's the water for us, and
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, he's designed for that stuff anyway, so might as
he
well,
loves it.
right?
He's,
Yeah.
The dude loses his mind. He's like, oh yeah. I don't want people to be like, you abuse your dog.
Be like, no, ma'am, it's an Alaska Malamute. He needs this more than I do.
Yeah.
This is what this is his shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Do you see how happy he is?
Yeah.
Mind your own damn business, you motherfucker.
Jeez. Well, that too.
It's funny because my coworkers, their new big thing now is let's race. That's how they settle disputes, by foot races.
Oh God.
Mm-hmm.
And one guy was like, man, I can outrun anybody here. I can outrun Mike. And I'm like, I just looked at him. I'm like, no, you can't. And it was one of those moments you sound like an asshole, but you're not being an asshole. You're trying to be like, listen, I'll run you till your heart fucking explodes, dude. You don't want any of this. But it was funny because he was like, nah, man, I'll race you. I'm like, I don't run. Like, I'm like, dude, I run miles a day. Do you think 50 yards is gonna smoke me? I'm like, this is not what you want. And the dude was just looked at me. He was like, all right, yeah, you're right. I don't want however you run, I don't want you to run it.
Exactly.
Because I just looked at him and I was like, I will run you till your heart explodes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't run short distances. I run half marathons. Like I'm trying to get up to 13 miles a day. That's my goal.
Wow. Damn. Right on.
Because if you can do 13, you can do 26. At least in my weird thinking.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Why not? That's just double.
Yeah.
So
it's just double.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, I know for myself, like, when I've exercised, which has not been this summer at all, like when like I was running, it was just like, oh yeah, fucking like, oh, I got 2 miles easy. Oh, I can go 4. Oh, I got 4 miles easy. Oh, I can go 8. Like it's like once you've reached the level where it's just like, this is cake.
Yeah,
you know.
I hate running. Fucking hate running.
We should start doing it.
I fucking hate. I'll ride bikes and go on hikes and do all that stuff, but I hate running.
What about like speed walking?
Will we have ankle weights?
I mean,
can we do the
I'm
power
game
jump?
If you are game.
Will we have leg warmers?
No, fuck that. Like you warm yourself up like a man in our cold rain.
Fucking hate. No, I will go on hikes and I will. I'll do that kind of stuff, but I hate running. It feels so. I don't know. It just doesn't it doesn't do it for me personally. I love exercising. But I just I hate running. Like it just doesn't do it for me.
And that's your thing. Everybody's different. I'm not going to say you're wrong or you're right. You know what I mean? I personally love it. If I don't do it often, like Jess will tell me, she's like, "Yo, go for a run. Just go around the block." And I'm like, "Why?" She's like, "Because you're a fucking dickhead right now." And I'm like, "God, okay."
Fair enough.
And when Pete sees me put my gear on, he gets excited. He's like, "Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna go for a run." Like, he knows what it looks like when I put my gear on, when I put my shoes on.
Yeah.
Like when I grab his harness, he's like, "Oh," or yeah, and he gets excited, and it's it helps because he's a lot less rambunctious now.
Yeah.
So that's that's a positive, I guess, from it, and I enjoy it. And if anybody's ever said that runner's high doesn't exist, you're a fucking liar.
No, yeah, it totally exists.
Yeah, absolutely. For sure. All right. Roll that dice, Mike.
All right, let's go. Lucky. Let's see what we get here. And that's a 3, Tim.
Oh, well, that would be video games, good sir.
Oh.
So I think I can speak for everybody here that we've all been playing Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing a fuck ton of Destiny 2. And as we all know, that mine and Mike's relationship started because of Destiny, crossed over into Destiny 2, and then last year, before Forsaken, I got the fuck off that train because I was tired of the habitual abuse. And now I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back in the circle of hate and love, and hate and love and hate and love. In that
One
order.
of us. One of us. Outlander.
Yeah, and I downloaded it last weekend.
Yeah, you've been playing about a week, I think.
Yeah, I downloaded it last weekend. Been playing it, trying to get a feel for it. I can tell you right off the bat that I almost turned it off when the first scene where it just starts you at Destiny 1, where you're in the Cosmodrome. Yeah. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? The same fucking opening scene. I was just like, I fucking tossed it. I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
Now, to be fair, you did play Destiny 1, but that scene, as of like a few weeks ago, that was re-added to the game. That was not the way Destiny 2 started.
They should have not re-added it. It was so stupid. I like literally almost turned the game off because of it.
Are you aware of how the game plays for new players now, Mike?
Yeah, I know. You start off in the Cosmodrome and then you go through.
Yeah, and you do the same fucking Destiny 1 shit until you got your ship back. And then you're at not the normal tower.
Yeah.
It's really weird. In all honesty, like, it's cool that it's there, but it's also like, why?
I would have rather they started it out with just the way the first quest should have started, the one where we were playing last night.
Oh, the normal Destiny 2 campaign?
Yeah, that's how it should have started.
Yeah,
and not this. I was like, I literally like threw my hands up in the air and was just like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah,
but so far
it's very weird for a new player.
So far, it's more of the same, but that's not a bad thing. I enjoyed Destiny.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you like grinding in general.
I do indeed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I like the new game modes too.
Yeah, you love Gambit.
Yeah, Gambit's fun.
Yeah, we got to get some Gambit matches going with.
Yeah, I need to.
You and me and Mike or my clan or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say I need to add Mike on my PlayStation 4 list. I think.
Oh yeah, you've probably never fucking played a game with him.
I don't think I have. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, other than obviously Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to change that, sir.
Yeah, because I really enjoy Gambit. Actually, it's a nice blend of strategy / shoot 'em up.
Well, and Brock's probably on more in simpatico with your schedule because he's up super early, drops the kid off, plays games until I wake up, and then we go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that actually might work out better, perhaps, or whatever your schedule is for games these days, Mike.
Today.
Today.
Today is my big game day, and then everything else is just kind of like whenever I can hop on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
fair enough.
Like sometimes when I get home from work, I'll hop on for 2 hours. That's like 5 a.m. my time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just depends on where you catch me. I mean, I love Gambit Prime. I love Gambit and everything. I'll let you, Tim. I'll let you talk more about Destiny 2 for a minute before I jump on. I want to hear what Brock has to say too.
I mean, Brock's done a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
But here's where I come down really hard back to old Critical Tim on Destiny, but it's not on something that has been a huge problem before on Destiny. The new quest system in Destiny 2 and for Destiny 2 free-to-play players for New Light or whatever you want to call it, or whatever it is called, I don't fucking know.
New Light.
Yeah, New Light. The quest system is fucking trash, garbage, broken, and is 100% more terrible than even the previous quest system that we had in Destiny 2. And I swear to God, Mike, I fucking booted Destiny 1 back. I fucking downloaded the whole fucking file of Destiny 1. I went back to the fucking quests in Destiny 1. And I was like, oh my God, this system was way the fuck better.
It was intuitive. Yeah. It was easy to use. They had, I did not realize there was an actual main quest.
Yeah, he didn't know.
Until Tim was like, hey, let's do the main quest. And I was like, there's a main quest? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I've just been fucking around, like, grinding gear and shit. And he's like, no, there's a quest line. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, okay. And then to add insult to injury, so he selects the main quest line, and then every time after the fucking each little thing is done, you have to go back into the quest thing, retrack it, like Brock's.
Oh, and you have to jump to orbit to get actually into the quest chain.
I don't know why that.
Yeah, like it wouldn't let me select it while I was in the map at the tower. I had to jump to orbit, select my destination, and then select. And then select the actual main quest line. I was like, it's like this is just super unintuitive, and no wonder I wasn't playing it. So not Destiny 2, but just the game, just the mainline quest.
And so I'm experiencing this too, both with the new quests that I'm doing now that I'm back in Destiny 2, and I have purchased Shadowkeep and Forsaken. So
I have not yet.
I'm back in. Brock's still on the free to play train, which he's got, seasons and 2 DLCs worth of content amongst other free things that are being added to him. But experiencing, so I rolled a hunter yesterday because I was playing with you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, let's do the main story. And, you know, I rolled a hunter, brand new, did the fucking stupid fucking Cosmodrome shit, which was cool and nostalgic, but then, like, it's really weird because you get that cutscene of flying to the tower, and then suddenly you're in the tower that's not the thing from the cutscene, and you're just like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it is content that's basically ripped straight out of Destiny 1, and it's like, if you're gonna go that far, just fucking put all of Destiny 1 content in. I mean, that's probably a hard thing to do, but you know what I mean? Like, it's very weird that it has that starting thing.
Yeah.
That's ripped from Destiny 1 now. Versus just like, here's what happened. Here's the recap, because the ghost is telling you the story. And then, like, oh, you're flying back to the tower. Oh, the tower's fucked.
Yeah, and that's what I think bothered me the most, was that they made all this effort to basically nostalgia Destiny 1 intro. And then it's like, why... I carried my old character over just because I just wanted to do that. Mm-hmm. I was like, why wouldn't it be like, oh, you've been out in the... Like, the cutscene should have been, oh, you've been out in the field for a long time. Welcome back to the tower. And then it goes to the cutscene where the fucking Cabal are invading and all this shit.
Yeah, because you saw that stuff and you're like, this game should have opened this way for me, a brand new player. Like, this is cool.
Yeah, and a brand new player carrying my character over.
Yeah. Who hasn't been on board for... What, 3 years?
Yeah,
I mean, Destiny 2 has it been 3 years?
I don't know. Maybe? I think it's 2 years, but either way,
yeah, something like that.
But I do like. It's like I said, more of the same, which isn't a bad thing. I do like Gambit Prime. What was the? I went and kind of played around in some of the
Reckoning.
Yeah. That was cool.
Reckoning's dope. I
like Reckoning. That was cool.
See, I don't even know what that is. I know it's a thing, but I haven't done it yet.
That is, instead of playing against each other, you play on like a squad of, I think, 6, and you go against a big monster.
Yeah, it's like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Interesting. I did the Menagerie for the first time a couple days ago. That was interesting.
I haven't done the Menagerie.
It's interesting.
Menagerie is super fun.
Yeah. It's very interesting. So my most critical thing about Destiny 2 is that it's a mess for new players, you know, and I'm trying to help him out, and I'm having a hard time fucking doing it, and I ain't new to it. Like, yeah, I've missed a year's worth of content, but
yeah,
you know,
like, you knew how to do it.
Yeah, I knew how Destiny 2 flowed, and that flow is totally fucking broken now, and I'm like, ugh, that's not cool. I really hope that this is on an immediate fix list, like in the next couple of months, because they really just need to jack the quest system from 1.
Yeah,
like, it was great. You had the things, you knew how many steps you had to do after the thing, and it just fucking stayed selected as a main fucking quest.
Yeah,
like, it's one thing if it's a bounty, like, fine, you reselect bounties and you retrack them. That makes sense because they go in and out on a daily or a weekly basis. But if it's a main fucking quest line, having to fucking stop and go in and reselect every fucking time is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And I fucking hate it. Like, it is the worst part about the Destiny experience right now. If you're looking to jump in, just be prepared for amazing gunplay, amazing grinding, really cool content, good story, but the quest system is fucked.
Yeah.
And then, speaking for myself specifically for Shadowkeep, you know, which was what brought me back, you know, so like I jumped in, you know, to experience the thing. Oh man, so do I. I was about to say tell you to do the thing, but you go do the thing.
You do the thing.
As you fucking drop your shit on the floor.
Fuck you.
The thing, you know, I'll be honest, the thing that got me back into Destiny and it made me pony up the money for Shadowkeep was the fact that they allowed you to go to the moon and experience the first story mission and then experience the patrol zone for free before they asked you to pony up money. And that was like, and for me, like, you know, the Destiny story is really starting to come to a head about the true fight between the light and the darkness and what the darkness is and isn't. That pulled me back in specifically. And I'll be honest, the moon thing was kind of nostalgic for me. And I dug the moon the first time around. And Like I was just like, all right, I was like, fuck it, I guess I'm fucking playing Destiny again. And it was funky because like I thoroughly enjoyed the Shadowkeep story. Way too short, in my opinion. But I also know that they're doing this expansion way differently, where it's like you get this stuff up front, but then stuff is going to be dropping as soon as they've finished developing it for the season, which is interesting, and it'll be interesting to see how Bungie holds to that promise now that they are essentially alone and self-publishing this title now, since they broke away from Activision Blizzard, which also couldn't have been more of a happy-go-lucky timing considering the bullshit that's going on in China with fucking Activision and Blizzard and all that sort of stuff. So I've enjoyed Shadowkeep. I've almost got my character ready for the new raid. I think my clan's trying to do it this weekend. We'll see whether or not I have time to do that. Especially since I haven't done any of the other raids. Like I did the first raid and the second raid, and then I missed like the other 3 raids. Like there's been a bunch of raids I've missed. I did do the dungeon from Forsaken. That was really fun. I really like the idea of a 3-man raid, like super cool and like really neat. Speaking again to a problem that only I specifically had with Shadowkeep, my quest line was bugged, like legitimately bugged. Like my Dreambane armor didn't fucking proc or drop for me when it should have. So I had to like restart things several times or abandon them and pick them back up. And I was like, oh, that's like, I mean, I did it because like I was involved and I was excited, but like it specifically only happened to me. It didn't happen to my friends who were going through it for the first time either. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on with my fucking quest line of this shit? It's bugged as fuck. I'll let you and Brock talk about it on Vamp while I go P2.
All right, Brock, what's stopping you from buying Shadowkeep?
Well, sorry about that. So right now, I was going getting a feel for it, and I'm like, okay, am I gonna drop, the $30 odd? And now that I'm more into it, I'm leaning more towards it because I mean, money's not an issue. It's more of like. What was it? I remember the last time I bought a WoW expansion, I was super into it, was more than willing to pay for the money and do all that stuff, and then it's just like it slowly became like I just didn't have the time, and like I didn't feel like I was getting my money's worth out of it because I couldn't invest the time into it, and that's kind of where I'm at with video games now.
Sure, I kind of feel the same way actually.
So, and that's why I've kind of leaned more towards my Switch right now, is because I can put a show on or a movie on and spend time with my kid and play my Switch, and then sometimes he'll jump up in my lap and we'll play on my Switch together. So that's that money to time to enjoyment ratio kind of all coming into a nice like confluence. But right now, because my kid actually has been watching me play Destiny, he loves watching me play. He's too old now where I give him an unplugged controller and let him. Yeah, he's like, why? He's like, what the fuck is this shit? But he likes to watch me play video games just as much as because I'll set him up on my Switch and let him play on my Switch on certain games. But yeah. So, and like I said, now that I've gotten a little more into it and I'm getting a better feel for the way things work quest-wise and the menus, because initially when I started, I just started jumping to worlds and like exploring and playing, and then I was just like, oh, I'm gonna knock out all these random freaking silly quests that you get. Like, oh, go get a bounty and then go talk to the person who runs what is it? What's the battle arena?
Which one?
Hold on 1 second.
It's the one run by Shaxx, Lord Shaxx.
Crucible?
Yeah, Crucible was like, oh, get a bounty and then go complete the bounty in Crucible. So I was just running through, knocking those out, unlocking stuff. And now that I finally figured out there's actually a main quest line, I was like, oh wow, that's actually cool. If the rest of the like storied content is like this, I'm definitely more inclined to pick up Shadowkeep. I was just running around unlocking stuff, and I was trying to get a feel for time invested versus money spent. Because I did the same thing when WoW not the last WoW expansion, but like a couple before that. Like I loved doing it and playing, but I didn't feel like I was getting my money's worth out of the time that I felt like I needed to put into it. And still love those games. And but now that I'm getting a better feel for Destiny 2 and now the actual story content, which is actually really intriguing, makes me want to actually pick up Shadowkeep. So, which I didn't realize, before this last week, I was just like, there's no quest lines, there's no like...
Yeah, because the quest system's fucking dumb in Destiny 2 at the moment.
Yeah, it was terrible. So, but now that I'm getting a better feel for it and kind of knocking out stuff and grinding away like I like.
Another thing that I'm going to do another dig at Destiny 2 because it was in Destiny 1 that's really infuriating right now, especially now that I'm at the slow grind to get to whatever the new max level is you cannot hit left trigger on destinations and get a list of powerful gear that you still need to get. And I found out just the other day that you can actually find this list that I'm talking about in the Destiny 2 app, like on your phone. Like it's there. Like it's like,
but it's not in
you
game.
have yet to claim it's Prime Engram and Prime Engram, Powerful Gear, and Pinnacle Gear, which are all different terms for high level gear. I'm not sure what the fucking distinction is between the three because I've just come back to this world, so I don't know what the fuck that means. But
it's how many power level it is above what you have.
Oh, really?
So a tier 1 is 1, tier 2 is 2, Pinnacle is like 5 or more.
Yeah. Okay. See, I didn't know that, and it doesn't explain that anywhere in the game. Having been gone for a while. I had to have
somebody explain it to me. Like, that's literally, you know what I mean?
Yeah. See, that's the thing they need to clean up in Destiny right now, especially now that it's free for people. And I imagine people that aren't as familiar with Destiny as Brock is being turned off by the fact that they can't just fucking select a quest line and just do the quest line. Like,
oh, sure.
A to B, A to B, A to B, A to B.
Yeah.
It's A, giant fucking void, and B's over here.
Yeah.
Like,
and the quest lines are some of the best in games. Like,
yeah, they're good. Yeah, I love Destiny 2 campaign. And, I'll even say that Osiris campaign and Warmind campaign are great campaigns, and probably even better now that they're included for free, because paying for them, they were way too fucking short. But they were good. Like that's what I'll say about that. So the fact that you've already got the next two main campaigns, it'll feel great to you because you'll have this big, meaty, chunky Destiny 2, and then 2 more huge good campaigns to do.
Yeah.
And then if you choose to drop the money, Forsaken is a giant campaign, and Shadowkeep is a short campaign, but
so good.
Is continuing.
Yeah.
Soon, I guess. Like, more content is dropping next week. You
see, I was just gonna bring that up, Tim. What do you guys think about the Festival of the Lost? I mean, I think my game time will go up exponentially next week.
I think it's awesome, but Brock can't play it.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pick that. I'm probably gonna pick it up this weekend when I have a second. While Tim is doing couples therapy at the pumpkin patch, I'll be playing Destiny and taking all his loot.
Yeah, you gotta wait to catch up to loot. It's okay, dude. There's no loot you're taking.
You're 912 and I'm 905 already.
No. The hunter I just rolled is 912.
Oh, okay.
My warlock is 940, motherfucker.
I'll get that this weekend.
Okay, fine.
While you're away, I'm doing
you
pumpkin
can grind
therapy.
that shit out. That's fine. Yeah. So in short, gaming. I'm back in Destiny. I love the Destiny. I don't even begin to understand what happened to the quest system, because like it was like in Forsaken. I remember being better than this. Am I crazy, Mike? Like I don't even remember the old Destiny 2 quest system.
No, you're right.
It was better.
It was better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it. I'm like, what is this? And then they brought a little bit of what I like back, and I'm like, okay, there's my baby. There she is. I'm okay with this a little bit better now, but still it's tough.
Yeah, they need to clean up their shit. And I read the This Week at Bungie update from yesterday, and it sounds like they're completely changing Triumphs like next week. And I was okay, that's a big deal. So it's like, okay, so if they're making that big change already, and like, I don't know if anybody was asking them to, I don't know. I wasn't asking them to. I thought Triumphs was fine so far. But if they're making that big change already and they're implementing it next week, like, fix your fucking quest system. Like, you need that fixed way more than everything else at the moment. Like, it drives me abso-fucking-lutely batty. And for fuck's sake, and I know this was a complaint way back in D1 as well, and even in the early stages of D2, give us more fucking bounty space. If you go to the fucking
20,
if you go to the vendors list, like here, I'm gonna fucking like no, I just want to point out how fucking ridiculous the amount of fucking vendors there are in Destiny 2 now to get your dailies bounties from, which you need at sort of endgame place where I'm at to grind out to get your new better gear. Like the amount of fucking people, where the fuck is it in? Where is it on the app? Here we go, vendors. Okay.
I mean, there's at least
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 different NPCs that you go to get your daily grindable or weekly grindable things.
And they each have 3 to 4.
And you need 4 to 8, depending on the vendor.
Plus your weekly bounties take up space too.
And your weekly bounties take up space.
Which should be a separate tab.
So...
It should be. Agreed.
Just fucking let us have all of them. Like, I don't even mind too much of like, okay, I gotta go here, get this, gotta go to here, get this from this person, gotta go to here, get this from person. But like, I'm doing shit with my fucking team, and like, it's like, okay, cool, we're gonna do Gambit, and I'm only can hold one because part of my fucking bounties is fucking taken up with these fucking treasure maps of this fucking thing, which you can't delete either. And it's like, what's the cap on your bounties? Like 16, 26?
27.
27? Like, you have like almost 27 vendors who are going to give you 4 to 8 each. So this is, you got to fix your shit, Bungie. Like, I'm sorry, man, but like, literally anybody go boot up Destiny 1 and look at the quest system and tell me that is not infinitely better. Like, this is me right now on audio putting up the fucking meme, like with the fucking thing on campus. Go ahead, tell me I'm wrong. Make my day.
Prove me wrong.
Yeah. Prove me fucking wrong. Exactly. So, hopefully Bungie is going to be more nimble about this shit. Although I know that they've probably got their hands full with just whatever is going on in the pipe. And supposedly they're also launching on another platform next month. Everybody forgets this because Google Stadia is coming, and that's a whole other SKU for them. Just saying.
Or they can not worry about that piece of trash.
Yeah. That's probably not going to come out. Sorry, I know. I can hear him clacking. He pulls over the car as he's driving home from work, listening to Fork in Your Ear. I hear Nate Foot going, "What'd you call my Google Stadia, of which I bought my Founders Edition for?" And
it's trash. It is trash.
We'll see.
No, it's trash.
Thanks for welcoming me back, Nate, but it's pretty garbage. So.
Go on. You can talk about Google Stadia. Come on the show, Nate. You're always welcome.
Yeah. It's well known, Tim, that I was the Destiny fanboy in our group. Like, Destiny could do no wrong for me for the longest time.
Yeah, you even stopped.
Subsequently, I also had a pill problem, so let's take that with a grain of salt.
Sure.
That was my coping mechanism, so I was a defender of it staunchly.
Well, just to add some sprinkles on top of our addiction podcast, pills, addiction. Destiny is a game where you grind and are potentially addicted to repetitive.
Destiny is addictive as shit.
Yeah, it's a fucking.
You grind in Destiny, you take your pills out, grind them up too, and then you squirt them.
Jesus.
I mean, you're not lying.
No, Brock, we don't do that anymore.
I mean,
no, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
but to the point, I understand.
Yeah, holy shit, man! It was just. But I can say I do agree with you, Tim, on how ugly the quest system is, because the quest system is fucking butt ugly. It's just horrible.
It's terrible looking. It's terrible functioning. The only fucking thing that's okay about it is at least the waypoints still fucking work.
Yeah, that is true.
Because the text blurbs are garbage. They're not descriptive enough. And then even when you track them and you pull it up with your ghost, it doesn't give you enough fucking data to, like, do the next thing because it's been untracked already.
Oh, yeah. I have this one quest where it's like, I have it all complete and I didn't notice this. Mm-hmm. It just says, go on an adventure is one of the box that I need to complete. And I'm like, wait, what? I was like, what's an adventure? And then I go up and read the text blurb and it's literally a sentence. Do this for me, and I will give you something shiny and pretty. And I'm like, wait, where's the distinction in adventure? And I spent like an hour running around this planet, and I was like, okay, I'm over it, and just unfollowed it, and fucking went and did some other stuff.
Yeah, and then veteran Destiny 2-player thing, the fact that they took user-selectable heroic adventures away when I've got fucking bounties sitting in my fucking thing, and quests where I need to do a specific heroic adventure, and now I'm just fucked until it rotates weekly by planet.
Oh, really?
Go fuck yourself on that one, Bungie.
Sucks. I didn't even know that.
But
I mean,
not to sound
for everything they did good, they've done bad. Like, they're not almighty. They're not the unstoppable, unkillable thing that they once were.
Six steps forward, 3 steps back.
I would say 4, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. So, Destiny. Yep.
The fickle mistress, man.
I'm gonna play it as soon as I'm done with this podcast. It's like, this fucking candy fucking bitch. Mm-hmm. I hate her so much, but I'm gonna come back to her pussy as soon as I'm done bitching about it.
Jesus. I mean, the Braytech werewolf gun looks dope. That gun looks dope as shit. Let's be honest.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. But the thing I'm most excited about the Festival of the Lost is one, that Haunted Forest thing looks fucking cool as shit.
I love the Haunted Forest.
So they had that last year?
Yes.
And it was cool?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So they can't fuck it up too bad that if it was cool last year, maybe improve on it this year?
Had it for the Dawning as well. They had a couple.
I don't know.
That's their go-to.
I don't know what the Dawning is.
That's their go-to seasonal thing because you could just grind it out.
Okay, so their go-to thing is the Haunted Forest?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll like it. It's in Mercury, isn't it? In the Infinite Forest?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll probably like it then. Okay, cool. And you don't know what that is, but
and it's
I've been to Mercury,
spooky, so it's kind of cool.
It's a thing where it like procedurally generates itself.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like a Vex thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. You go through a number of levels. It depends on how high you go, and at the end, when you get to the last bit, it spawns you in at a boss.
Okay, that sounds cool.
I think every 5 you get a boss.
Ah, but it's go until you die, right?
Yes, it's time.
Oh, it's timed. Okay, cool.
It's time. 15 minutes, I believe. So it's not even like, you know what I mean? It won't waste all your time.
Yeah. And another shout out to the timed exotic quest missions, both Whisper of the Worm and 0 Hour. Some of the best, funnest things that I've ever done in Destiny, hands down. I'd put them right next to Vault of Glass, in my opinion. They're super great.
I still haven't done 0 Hour.
I mean, it's brutal. Both of them are very brutal in different ways.
Yeah.
But they're fun. Like, they're so crazy well designed. Like, it's like, damn. It's really good. Well, I've gotten a couple other people through 0 Hour on my own with people that are not good at it. So
yeah,
hit me up maybe next Friday if I'm off early, and we'll punch you through.
Let's do it. Yeah, I don't even know how to start it, so that's the thing.
Yeah,
just go to your quest line, man.
But you can't because it's a hidden exotic.
Oh, I got
you. Yeah, I have to open their door or something.
Yeah. There's a secret thing you have to do on a adventure on Titan, where it's basically like an A or B choice that you have to do, which will then let you replay a mission to then collect a thing, which will then let you launch a very special mission that takes place entirely in the old tower. And that's timed, and there's crazy fights, crazy jumping puzzles. There's Trevor, which is... I'm just not even going to spoil it for anybody because it's like the coolest, most terrifying thing that has ever been in Destiny. And I genuinely mean terrifying. Like, it's like, oh man. Like, I think I screamed a couple of times late night when I was running it, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna wake up Brock's kid.
Yeah.
Because it's just he's gonna get you. There's no way around it. Trevor
I thought you weren't going to spoil it.
I'm not spoiling it. I'm just saying.
I think you are spoiling it.
Trevor would make.
No, he's hyping it up.
Trevor will make Oryx his bitch. Let's put it that way.
And his name is Trevor. Is that what the community has taken to call him?
Oh no! It's in game. It's on a wall. It's actually like TR-3BR.
Okay.
Trevor, like a robot looking name.
Like hacker code.
Yeah, basically kind of thing. So that's why he's called Trevor, because
that's dope.
Yeah, it's literally in game. Destiny 2. It's here. It's free if you want to play a cool game with a terrible quest system. And it's got cross save now, which is still pretty cool. So if you wanted to go play with your Xbox boys or your PC friends, you can't play with them on your system yet, but if you download another copy, you can go play with them with your account, with your stuff intact, with the exception that the DLCs do not transfer. And I found that out the hard way because I was going to go try and see if I could play it with like Nate Fu or some of my other friends who are on Xbox. And my character's there, my guns are there, but activities are locked because
DLC's not there.
Yeah, DLC's not there, and that's unfortunate.
It's kind of a bummer.
Yeah, so they're halfway there. Yeah, I mean, I've mostly been obsessed with Destiny, and there's like other stuff on the horizon. Like, I'm excited for Death Stranding coming out in a couple weeks.
Fallen Order, but that's a ways away.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I'm hearing lots of like Game of the Year mumblings about it from the press. And I watched a gameplay video last weekend that I guess came out at Comic-Con in September. And it looks like Star Wars Zelda. Like, it's crazy. What?
I still need to go eat dinner. Well, fine. Fuck you then.
Star Wars Zelda. That sounds fun.
Yeah. Those two words together. I mean, that's pretty good. All right. Well, let's bamf through the last topic because Brock's complaining about wanting to eat before your guys' Pathfinder game.
Yeah.
Sure.
So last topic is technology. I only have one technology thing to talk about. Does anybody else have any technology things?
Not really.
Got a bowl full of nothing.
Okay, so my technology thing is a little bit of a cheat, and I might have mentioned this last week, but so one of my best friends, Jay, came back from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in California like a week or two ago, and this motherfucker fucking brings me one of the fucking like $250 fucking dollars custom built fucking lightsabers from the park. And like
that is dope.
And this thing is like, it's made of metal. Like, it's heavy.
It's pretty fucking cool.
You could kill somebody with it easily just by the weight of it.
I mean, if you smash their head in with the handle, the lightsaber part.
Yeah. You're not gonna kill somebody with the fucking blade, because the blade at the end of the day is still
plastic.
I mean, it's not gonna kill you. But I'm saying, like, it's made out of fucking like machined aluminum, and like the pieces like fit together, like they screw together. You can take the blade or the light part of the saber out of the hilt. It lights up. It does battle damage. The blade is supposedly like battle ready. At least that's what it says on the fucking sticker on the case. Like, it travels up the shaft when you turn it on, and it travels back down. It makes like all the sounds you'd expect it to. And then if you disassemble this thing, there's a motherfucking kyber crystal in it that changes the blade cover. And like, so like if I were to say, actually real world example, because I'm literally getting pictures from it right now. So Jessica's parents are at Galaxy's Edge right now as we're recording this, and I'm just like, hey, you should go get some more kyber crystals, because like I've seen on YouTube that not only can you change the kyber crystals, but it changes all of the sound effects and all of the lighting and the blade too. And then there's like also like Sith and Jedi holocrons that they like react to differently. And I was like, oh my god, it's like you guys should bring me some kyber crystals and some holocrons. Like, that'd be great. But something that I didn't expect with it, and I didn't know about, was this fucking thing like calls to you, I guess. And it's like at like random intervals. So like last week,
like, this is confirmed, not you spouting your craziness.
No, this is confirmed. You can look it up on other YouTube videos, because I had to look it up because I was wondering what the fuck was happening. So like we all know what a lightsaber sounds like, but there was like this like magical, like kind of like calling to you noise, like a fairy or a hum or something audio like that conveys like come play with me, like the force is calling you, kind of thing. And apparently,
it's so weird,
you can't turn it off either, which I'm gonna say right now is a little bit of a design flaw, which is why I have my lightsaber in my TV room now and not my bedroom, because in the middle of the night I would just hear like this kind of thing. I was like, what the fuck is that noise?
That's great.
I was like, what is this?
Having a stroke?
Yeah, no, I was like, what is happening? And I thought I was like going crazy, or it's like some weird thing with the house that I didn't know about or something. And then I find out that it's the lightsaber, and it's fucking calling, to like use it or whatever, which is a little annoying, because like you can turn the blade on and off, but the thing is never really off, which is unfortunate. Like, you can change the batteries in it and whatnot. I've got some fucking high capacity rechargeables in there, because I've changed the batteries in it a couple of times now, because the thing's never off, which is weird.
Super annoying too.
It's a weird design choice. Like, I get it, and I get that it comes from a really fucking high end fancy theme park, and like that's what it's supposed to do, But like, still, like, I've got sitting in front of me, and I know that the batteries may or may not be dead in it a week from now. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little weird. But on the other hand, it's a cool pimp-ass lightsaber. For those wondering, it's Return of the Jedi green in Knights of the Old Republic style hilt. And it's kind of fucking awesome. And I'm also fucking, like, it's ridiculous that my friend fucking bought this fucking lightsaber and gave it for me, because it costs the price of a fucking game console. Like, that's ridiculous.
It is, but it is pretty cool though.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. All right, well then I guess that brings us to the end of another episode of the Fork in Your Ear podcast. Yeah, that's all. I'm not doing the other thing.
All right.
I'm tired. I'm hungry.
Yep.
Eat.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, you're hangry at this point.
Not really. I just want to have time to eat and not rush.
Fair. Any closing remarks, Brock or Mike?
Bye.
Top 10 movie cry moments.
Yeah.
Top 10 movie cry moments.
Top 10 movie cry moments coming next episode. In the meantime, head on over to our Discord, which you can find by going to Twitter at GetForkedPod. And
tell us who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah, tell us who's right and who's wrong on the. Do we have a name for this thing, since it's doing different topics? It's a draft thing. Draft Wars?
Fantasy Fork Fam.
Oh yeah. You came up with it last episode. Fantasy Fork Fam thing. There you go.
Yay!
We did it. All right, I'm Tim K. Trotter signing off. Until next time, get forked.
Bye-bye.
Damn.
Thank you for listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast. You can find our podcast at www.dynamicworksproductions.com. Feel free to email us at dynamicworks@mac.com.
Dominic Armato, the voice of Guybrush Threepwood, and you're listening to a Dynamic Works production podcast.
The Citadel, Arrival, is the first installment in a series of epic science fiction short stories reminiscent of the Pulp Fiction style. It's a fast-paced story that will take you through twists and turns that you will not expect, until they are thrust upon you with all the force, excitement, and chaos of a plasma cannon blast. The story follows Katarl, a nobody cog in the working wheels of a futuristic society run completely by Megacorp, a corporation that carefully runs and manages the lives of the people living under its sphere of power. On one of Katarl's few and far between days off from work, an outing he had hoped would be fun and relaxing turns into an explosive adventure that drags him kicking and screaming into situations and challenges that will make him question every aspect of his life. Watch this colorful tapestry unfurl as Katarl and his newfound allies find their way through this classic, yet oddly surprising tale of good and evil, where nothing is quite what it appears to be. That's The Citadel, Arrival, by author Tim K. Trotter. Available right now on Amazon Kindle Store and iTunes iBookstore for only $2.99. Alright, and we out.
Yeah. Alright, Mike, I'll talk to you in a bit. I'm gonna go grab some pho.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be on, so.
Alright, cool.
You can just hit me up when you get on. Just send me a text.
Just
He just took his. He says send him a text. When you're back.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. I'll let you get to it, man.
All right, Tim. Have a good one, buddy.
All right, man. Later.
Super fun as always.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'll try to. We need to get these better arranged, and I know they're kind of wonky because they're kind of dependent on us getting off.
Yeah.
On a Friday. Is that like your only time to do it now, or?
Yeah, Fridays are my days off now.
Okay.
Like my days by myself.
Well, we'll just have to work within that and try to do that and respect your time and stuff.
Yeah, and just no big. I'm pretty easy, so we can do a late one. That's fine with me.
Okay. Alrighty, dude. Later.
Yeah, man, super fun. Later on.
Yeah, for sure. I hear you playing that Destiny.
I am playing Destiny.
What are you doing in it?
True, man.
What are you doing in it?
I'm running the Nightfall.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm doing 920.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sucks.
I'm so sorry. What's your thing now? What's your light?
I think 926, 927.
Ugh, that's not. Ugh.
My fault.
That's still rough.
Yes, it is.
Ugh. Well, best of luck to that. Hope you get it done before your game.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. I'm probably not going to. I just finished one level 2 run, and that was most of that episode. So.
I'm sorry to hear that. Also, it's a rough strike.
I could probably do 3.
It's a rough strike for a
is
Nightfall in general. Like, it's rough normal, that strike. Like, it's a good...
Savathûn strike is nasty.
Yeah, it's a good strike, but, it's rough. Like, it just punishes you a lot. Alrighty, later, dude.
Alright, buddy. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, man. Peace.
See you later. Peace.
It's just copying the sound from the...
Hello?
1 second!
Oh my god, that's terrible. Tim, can you hear me?
Other. This. Okay, can you hear us, Mike?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, buddy.
Good.
We're one mic in it today for time.
That's fine. Not a problem with me.
Okay. Gotta do a couple adjustments here.
Longest 10 minutes of my life.
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit garbage.
It's almost like a quarter of an hour, 10 minutes.
Oh my god, you're the worst. Yeah, we need to fucking center that bitch. This way? Like this way more?
Yeah, that sounds good. At least on our end. What's the audio look like?
I'm looking at it right now. How do I sound to you, Mike?
Yeah, you guys sound good.
Yeah? Both of us?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Brock, talk.
Check, 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 check.
Yeah, sound fine to me.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Sweet. How much time do both of you kids have?
We have a game at 10:30, 7:30 your time.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have to pick up your kid.
No, my kid's getting picked up by his grandma.
Oh, it's your off kid?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right, and then got an hour or two. All right, got it. So, sweet.
Do you guys have your drafts?
Oh Jesus. I'm gonna be real with you. I totally fucking forgot.
I started it when we were doing the podcast, but then I forgot about it. Although I can put up a list together. We said 10 movies, right?
I thought we were doing fast food.
Was it fast food?
Top 5. Yeah, top 5 fast food items.
Oh, fast food items.
Fast food items.
Oh, I can do that
Yes.
off the top of my head real easy.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can do
Cool,
that
cool,
off the top of my head too. But you pick them, and then I can't pick them, right?
Yeah, if I say something, we can say the same restaurants, but it can't be the same item.
Okay.
Like if I said Big Mac, you can't say Big Mac.
Fair. Totally fair.
And I figured, well, what we could do is you guys, since you guys are in the same room, you guys can like decide, Rochambeau for it or flip coin or whatever.
Okay.
And then to dictate the order. That way I'm out of the equation entirely.
Is it, like, loud for you?
Like what good would it be for me to throw rock, paper, scissors against you guys?
I already beat Tim today in Rochambeau.
Oh, you can shut your fucking whore mouth. I'm a little salty today, Mike, and I'm hungry, and I've got a headache, so this is gonna be a show.
He's hungry.
I am fucking hungry. Okay, all I had was a bagel and a Cliff Bar.
I get hangry. I get hangry too.
I mean, I gotta not eat for like a day and a half for me to even like start to get hangry.
You're very odd like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we could digress about this all night.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we will.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that happened right before.
We can join the podcast.
Yeah, very
exactly.
true.
Exactly. All right, so let's see my watch. Fucking, here we go. All right, you ready, Mike?
Sure, yeah, ready to go.
All right. Cut in! Hello? Uh-oh. I think we lost Mike.
Did we?
I mean, I don't hear him, and I don't see the output bar, which would be his voice.
Yeah.
So...
Are you on mute, Mike?
Oh, I'm going to restart it. It's because you...
There's more files to edit.
Oh, he's on mute.
Was he talking?
No, he's on mute. Look at.
Is he?
That's what that means. Mike, you're on mute, man.
Where?
Go back. See, look. It's...
Oh.
You there?
Hey, what happened?
I don't know. It was showing you muted in our chat thing for some reason.
Yeah, I said hold on 1 second. I had to answer a call.
Oh, okay. We didn't hear you on that one. Our bad.
Oh, it's okay.
What happened?
He had to take a call, and so he put us on mute. Like I said, wait.
Well...
Yeah, I said hold on 1 second.
You terrible human being.
Let's see, what did you...
Oh, Mike had asked me what had been keeping me from buying Shadowkeep, and I just was kind of giving him the rundown of why.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. Okay, I got you, bud.
Yeah, he's here.
Okay, cool. Why don't you just kind of reiterate that?
Just basically that